in the top five, your very existence is a cauldron of pressure. And that is ratcheted up when you go on the road. And this highly ranked squad has found itself coming into a snake pit in this one. Welcome, everyone, to Memorial Stadium in Bloomington, Indiana, home of the Indiana Hoosiers. As we'll see a squad from the Big Ten, a team ready to put on a show, taking on the winners of 3 straight, the Indiana Hoosiers. Glad to have you with us for EA Sports College Football. I'm Reese Davis, David Pollack and Jesse Palmer with me in the booth. Guys, we are ready to tee it up. The returner will field it and try to do some business. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. So Indiana's offense will be first on the attack. And we've been really eager to see this matchup, this quarterback against an elite defense. Jesse, what does a quarterback have to keep in mind when you face a group like this?
Well, he's just going to have to be dialed in. He's had a lot of success this year so far. This is a different animal, though, this defense he's playing. He's got to be really good with his decision-making, throwing it, running it, pre-snap, post-snap. You make one mistake against this defense, David, they make you pay.
Yeah, they're a fun defense to watch, and this is a fun challenge for their defense, too, because it's an elite quarterback, right? Like, they can make you look like you're not as good as you've been all season long, so I'm looking forward to seeing this matchup and who wins it.
To the air, it's Baker. He's got him. He almost picked up the first down on that one, but he'll be just a little bit short. And the Hoosiers are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. He'll throw on 3rd down. Fires to the wideout. It's caught. And the runner is down, and so is a flag. A costly penalty wipes out that 3rd down conversion, and now they'll back up and try it again. On 3rd down, he'll try to pick it up through the air. That's caught. It's Chandler. He'll be dragged down right at the 19-yard line. It'll bring up 4th down. The Hoosiers send out the punt unit. Getting our first look of the afternoon at the punter. He was working his way on the return toward midfield. They'll stop him at the 46. And what a performance, an aerial show from this guy in the last game, and he has to have a ton of confidence coming into this one, Dave.
Yeah, it was a great week, and watching that tape before this game, like you could tell, man, he was seeing it quick. The ball was coming out, just touchdowns at will, a really nice day. And I think, Jesse, you take that and you start to build on it for this offense and really continue to trust him to make plays through the air.
Yeah, that's a good point. I think he really earned his offensive coordinator's trust after that performance. So I'm anticipating the playbook to expand a little bit in this game. Maybe see some new schemes in the pass game just based on what this guy was able to do the last time he took the field.
Didn't get much on 1st down. It's 2nd and 9. Out of the shotgun, they go to the ground. Breaks into the open. Touchdown.
Well, this offense is top 10 in the country in points per game because they've got a lot of speed and they've got home run hitters. They score fast. They don't need 10 plays to go down the field. You saw it right there. They've recruited well. They've got playmakers. They're going to be a problem for defenses all year long.
And with the extra... get the first 7 of the game. Quick strike offense on that 3-play scoring drive. And they close the deal with a 39-yard run to the house. Just into the end zone, and he'll bring it out. Stopped at the 17, and he's probably second-guessing that return. Indiana sends the offense onto the field. They went 3 and out on their first possession, now to see if they can be more productive this time around. Coming out on first down with the play fake. Oh, what a play. It's intercepted. He goes down right there, but not before coming up with a big interception.
And that's just excellent coverage. Man, cover one, nowhere to throw. Look at everybody playing man across the board, and you still got the safety in the middle of the field. Nobody open, and if I'm the QB, man, I don't need to force it. I don't force it into tight windows if it's not there. He throws it, unfortunately, gets the interception. Bad decision by the QB there. Stopping the run is about physicality. It's about I'm bigger than you. I'm stronger than you up front. Really nice job by the defense, showing their strength, bowing up, stuffing the run.
Almost intercepted. It'll fall incomplete. The defense almost came up with a turnover.
I think bad fundamentals on that throw by the QB guys. You saw him threw that off his back foot. When you do that, your accuracy suffers. And that ball kind of sailed on him a little bit. That ball should have been intercepted.
It's so nice when you know it's third and long, you know a pass is coming, you worked on it all week, get your feet set at the sticks, understand that quarterback's got to be rushed, get him off of his spot. Nice execution by this defense.
Hunt will bounce out of bounds, and they're going to spot it at the 25. Indiana has the ball back, and the Hoosier offense comes out ready to go. Well, the good news about this drive, Jesse, it can't go worse than last time through a pick on the first play.
No, it certainly can't. I think one good way, David, to help your quarterback turn the page is just find him an easy completion here and let him get back into a rhythm.
Yeah, or find him an easy handoff. Just hand the football off, maybe get the ground game going, maybe jumpstart this offense a little bit.
He's got it on the right. A pickup of 5, marks it at the 36-yard line. They've got it at the 36. It's a 1st and 10. Looking to throw, it's Baker. Fires it beautifully in on the crosser. And he's brought down after a nice gain. And the Hoosiers have it with a 1st and 10. Use the play fake, now to throw. He's got an open man. He goes out of bounds across the 25, marking at the 24. This defense, its head is spinning. From the 25-yard line, it's 1st and 10. They'll ride the running back and leave it with him. Tough run, gets it into the red zone, and they've knocked him down at the 17. The Hoosiers can play this second down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. Wide receiver comes in motion. Caught behind the line. It's DeLuca. He's brought down, but he went backwards after that completion, not the way they had it drawn up. And the Hoosiers come to the line on 3rd and short, looking to keep the drive moving. In the gun and looking to throw on 3rd down. Quickly complete. He gets it all the way down inside the 10. It'll be 1st and goal from the 8. The Hoosiers didn't start this drive with great field position, but they have moved methodically down the field. Just missed on the connection, incomplete.
I know that one hit the ground, but you haven't seen him had a lot. He completed over 70% of his throws in their last game. He's over 80% in this game. My old offensive coordinator, Sean Payton, used to say, bore me with completions. This guy will put you to sleep.
And they've got him down after the short completion, but they inch closer and closer to Pater. They've worked it down to the 4-yard line, but now it's 3rd and goal. Sets up the screen. And that one looked great on the grease board, but when they blow it up like that, the defense is going to win every time. And now on 4th down, they'll try a field goal. Absolutely perfect. That'll bring him to within 4. So after putting 3 on the board, the kickoff team is out there ready to boot it away. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. They come to the line for the first play of the drive, snapping it from the 21. Running to the left. He's stuffed after picking up 1 to the 23. After picking up a couple at 2nd and 8. Gives it to the back on the draw. He never had a chance on the draw, tackled almost as soon as he got the ball. Not exactly the ideal situation for this offense. 3rd and long, backed up inside their 20. Got his man on the right. At the 45, on his way. And the explosiveness, the big gainer, gets it to the 49-yard line. You look to be backed up, and then suddenly you're not. Big play has them across the 50, and they'll have it 1st and 10. And they won't be able to connect downfield, looking for a big-time play. Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. The inside handoff. Only a couple there, and now staring at 3rd and 8.
And what's the closest guy to the football, man? It's those defensive tackles, and those guards and centers have to work together. They got to get those guys and get some movement. They don't on this play, and the big fella eats. Nowhere to go. When you run into him, you usually meet the ground.
The punt team makes its way onto the field. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. And the punt will go into the end zone, and the ball comes out to the 20 on the touchback. Both teams made no secret they wanted to target their big play receivers, and they've done just that in the 1st. So they'll go back to work after changing into the field. Back to pass, it's Baker. Takes the easy one to the back. And the defense had that one well covered, just a short game there. Let's step back here and look at the big picture for Indiana. At some point, the media needs to recognize this is a team on a hot streak. They've put together a nice record, winning 3 straight, now knocking on the door of the top 25.
Yeah, and I think, Reese, the media also realizes what happened early in the season, and they took a few lumps, and they were kind of figuring out who they are. But I feel like the last 3 weeks, Jesse, they're playing as well as anybody in the country, and they know what their identity is.
I agree. I think in college football, year in, year out, teams get better and teams get worse. This is the former. They all of a sudden are starting to realize and figure out what gives them the best chance to win week in, week out. Guys are playing at a very high level. I don't see that stopping today.
The quick out. They'll spot the ball at the 34 as he goes out of bounds right there. Trying to make up for some of that lost ground on 2nd down. Wide receiver going in motion. Just a little off. Incomplete.
I love the quick decision the QB made there on that RPO, knowing he wanted to get it out of his hands fast. He just needs to make a more accurate throw moving forward.
Firing to the right, complete. And he gets it to the 44-yard line. It'll be a first down. And the Hoosiers are moving quickly down the field. They just keep firing. Rush is on him. Going to take a shot. And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball. Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. Off play action. Grabbed in the backfield. It's Connor. Pick up a 5. They'll need 5 more on 3rd down.
One of the things you love about this running back is not only can he run between the tackles, but he's also a weapon in this offense catching the football.
Back to pass. It's Baker. Caught over the middle. It's Hamilton. He gets it so close to the first down marker, but I think he's going to be a touch short. Less than a yard to go for a first down, and the offense will remain on the field.
One of the things I love about this defense is they just have such great awareness, and they're always communicating.
There he goes. They make the stop, but he'll have enough yardage for a first down. The Hoosiers come to the line with a new set of downs. Motion from the wideout. Wants to go up top on first down. Got it in the middle. It's DeLuca. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the play. Let's see if it stands. A solid gain on that one, and it goes for naught as the penalty will back them up. First down here for the offense. Give to the running back. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender.
Run game is good. Balance is good. Now listen, if the run game isn't good, then you got to pass the football a little bit more. But sometimes you got to keep them honest, take them chunk by chunk.
Second down, they'll go to the air. Under fire. Finds his man. It's Hamilton. And he'll step across the sidelines after making a good gain on that one. Now facing a 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. He's going to let one fly down the middle. And he will take it in. Touchdown, Indiana!
You know, sometimes as a pro caller, you just don't have to overthink things. I've got a guy who's faster than your guys, and he's just going to run straight down the field. I'm going to throw it way down the field. He's going to make the catch, and we're going to score a touchdown, and that's pretty much what just happened there.
And the extra point gives them a 3-point lead at 10-7. And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
Men, it just means more in the SEC, and take a look at how things are playing out here. Mississippi State is ahead early in Stark Vegas, but that's not exactly Dak Prescott out there. This game is a long way from being over. They're up by 6 over Georgia. Implications galore inside the SEC, and we'll circle back if anything big should happen.
Oh, and how about that? I know Kevin and those guys will be keeping an eye on it for us. Second down coming up. They'll go to the ground. And he gets it up to the 36. It'll be a first down.
All right, nothing flashy there. He just did what it took to get the first down.
Now from the 36-yard line, it's 1st and 10. He slings it deep to the left. He's got it on the outside. And he will house it.
This offense is so good. Man, they can hurt you in so many different ways, and they do it so quick, so explosive. They can put small drives together, big drives together. They've really had a great year, and that's why they're a top 10 offense.
And the extra point is good, and it's a 4-point lead. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. Indiana sends the offense onto the field. That last drive, an absolute aerial assault for the touchdown, Jesse.
But it was a nice job in play calling too, David, just giving the quarterback some easy looks and reads so he could go out and execute.
And he knew exactly where to go with the football. Everything looked really, really easy. He was hot. The ball was coming out of his hands. The defense better do something different.
Unloads quickly. Third down conversion's always a huge stat, and they've got a 3rd and long from the 27. Sends it back in motion. Dropping back, it's Baker. He hurls one deep down the left side. And it's an incomplete pass on the deep shot, but the flag is down. Let's check the call. This defense happy with how that last play turned out, so they'll decline the penalty. And the Hoosiers will bring the punt team onto the field. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. They'll put a stop to that return at about the 37-yard line. He wastes no time and comes out throwing. Quick strike complete. Excellent job working through the air there, finding a hole in that defense and picking up a 1st down.
When you play zone coverage and you got a wide receiver that's a beast, it becomes very, very difficult. Got to make sure I play physical and maybe even shade the side of the wide receiver having a lot of success.
Now they'll try to cash in this drive. 1st and 10 from the 50. To the ground with the back. And they'll bring him down after a short pickup. Didn't get much on 1st down. It's 2nd and 9. Wants to go up top. Right down the middle. It's picked off. And that's number 10. Oh, he got loose. And they'll get him down after a solid return. First play of the drive, wants to throw. Fires to the tight end. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the 1st down. Clock's running, and they'll try to get to the line. Warp speed for 2nd down. Looking downfield. It's Baker. Right on the money. They bring him down, but not before he's able to pick up the 1st down. To the air on 1st down. Unloads to the wideout. And it's incomplete. Good play downfield by the DB. So now it's 2nd and long. Catch in the middle is Hamilton. Really nice job there by both guys to throw and the catch to work that defense and get the 1st down. The Hoosiers come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Looking to pass inside the red zone. Oh, he drops the football. He had him right down the gut of the field. Instead, it'll be 2nd down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Gonna swing it on 2nd down. He's got the tight end. That one takes it down to the 13-yard line. We've got a timeout here late in the 1st half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. Shotgun snap on 3rd down. Going for 6. Right through his hands. He had a touchdown and just didn't look the ball in. It'll be 4th down. And here comes the field goal unit. Just drives it between the uprights. It's now a 1-point game, 14-13. So they put the field goal on the board and about to kick it away, and hoping that'll be the final points of this 1st half. He'll start the return inside his 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. So let's see how they play it in this final 30 seconds of the 1st half. Good, solid, determined run there. They'll mark him down at the 27. We've played 2 quarters here. Time to go to Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Guys, don't tell me it's a basketball town when we've had a first half like that there in Bloomington. And there's no more fitting place to begin than with this stud receiver and how he's dominated the first half. Some guys have the ability to elude and evade. This young man is a true three-level threat. Short passes, the intermediate game, and then the deep ball, he is a problem. And I don't think this defense has the solution.
And the Hoosiers will line up to kick off and start the second half. From inside the 10-yard line, he'll bring it back. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. Guys, this offense coming back out onto the field. Oh, he's got some space. They get it out to the 36 and on the move after a pickup of 15. That's the way to give yourself some breathing room. Now the second play of the drive from the 36. Throws to the wideout. Incomplete, and very lucky that one wasn't picked off. And man, could they have used that? It'll be second down.
And I'm kind of surprised by this performance, man. The QB last week, you could tell, dude, he was in rhythm. He was good timing. You could tell the chemistry with the receivers were good. And today, everything just looks off. And it looks hard. It looks difficult. They got to find a way to get back in the rhythm they were in last week.
The offense getting set for a first down from the 45.
I love when QBs break the pocket and still look to attack. Because as soon as you break the pocket, I'm thinking, oh, man, he's going to take off and run, and I might come up. But those big plays can be made down the field. Nice job by the quarterback keeping his eyes down the field.
And they'll come to the line just needing a few chain links for a first down. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield.
Man, when you go into the half and you're down, like that speech is usually pretty fiery. A lot of words you can't use on television. And so this coaching staff probably challenged their guys, and I like the way they started this second half so far. Physically, flying around, doing a great job stopping the run. They got to play like this the rest of the game.
Now he's got it all the way down to the 21-yard line, and they are threatening on first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Looking to throw on first down. Good hands in there by the defense to force the incompletion.
You want the interception on defense, but most of the time coaches are preaching, knock the ball down, knock the ball down. It's not because they can't catch. But the defender's main job has to be separating that ball from the wide receiver, and usually that requires knocking that thing down as the wide receiver's trying to catch it.
Using his legs to buy some time. The throw. And that third down pass had some serious juice, but they couldn't hook up. Now on fourth down, they'll send out the field goal unit. The holder will spot it about 35 yards out. Right down the boulevard. Now up by 4 here in the third quarter. So after the made field goal, they'll kick it away and rely on their defense.
And you want a touchdown and you want to be aggressive, but, man, right down the middle, that obviously gives me some confidence down the road that I can trust this guy.
Indiana has the ball back, and the Hoosier offense comes out ready to go. From the gun to give, looking for room. Defense in the right spot. They stop him after a gain of 2 to the 28.
And the defense doing a great job committing to the run. When you commit to the run like this, obviously you can give up some plays in the passing game, but you got to stop the run first.
They make the stop after a gain of 3 to the 31.
And that run really didn't go anywhere. And a lot of times we don't focus on it enough, but how important those 5 guys are up front. To get on those defensive linemen, to try to move them out of the way, to get a run game going, it squarely falls on the shoulder of those 5 offensive linemen.
The Hoosiers will line up to punt it away. They'll look to pin them deep. And the return man is stopped, and that'll leave it up to the offense on the next drive. We'll see the offense make its way onto the field here, hoping for a successful drive. They'll start this drive going to the air. And the pressure was too much. They get him at the 15. And now to try to put things in motion on second and long from the 15. Looking to fire. Unloads to the wideout. Got his man. And they'll stop him just short of the first down, just inches away from moving the sticks. It'll be 3rd and short from their own 33. Surging forward on the sneak. They'll snap it on first down from the 35. One back in the backfield, and they'll give it to it. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. Lost one on that last one. It's 2nd and 11. Back to pass. Oh, he's going to try to hit him over the top. And he dropped it. Incomplete pass in what would have been a huge gain. No defender anywhere around, and he just flat dropped it. It'll be 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. It's complete on the right side. And they'll move the chains and get it to the 47-yard line. They've picked up a couple of first downs to start this drive, and now 1st and 10 from the 47. Looking downfield on first down. And that pass incomplete. The defense got a hand on it.
Yeah, I don't know if the quarterback got confused on first down. He might have thought the defense was going to be in man coverage that time, but they were in zone. They fooled him and just didn't seem like he had his eyes in the right place, was forcing that ball to his intended target. The window way too small. The guy was not open, so that didn't have that chance to be complete.
So that penalty is going to cost them the first down as they back up, and now it's 2nd down. Here comes the offense on 2nd down. Wants to go up top. Gets it out quickly. No chance to run, but still a good gain. They'll snap it from the 48 on 3rd and short. Looking to throw again. And that's incomplete. A defender all over him. Knocked the ball to the ground. 4th down coming up.
This is a point where you just got to be able to focus. And the critical down and distances in this game, like that 3rd down right there. When it's a good throw, you got to make the catch. You got to be able to make that play.
He'll try to do it himself. Turning it on. All the way down to the 27-yard line before they get him out of bounds, and this offense is threatening. They've got it inside the 30 at the 28. First down. Pulled down after a nice run, and they're in the red zone at the 19.
This shouldn't be a surprise to anybody. If you've got the lead in the 3rd quarter and you want to keep it, you got to bleed the clock. Best way to do that, run the football. And you're now seeing this offense call these run plays back to back. They are trying to be physical, and they're trying to stay on the field.
This defense just can't get off the field. The offense unstoppable. Fires to the tight end. He hauled that one in and got it down to the 15-yard line.
You know, I know it seems like an easy pitch and catch, but for the tight end there, that route potentially changes if it's man coverage. So good job by him knowing it's zone. I'm just going to sit down. This is basically like a check down, right? Let's just take the easy pitch and catch and keep this drive going.
Slants against man. That wide receiver has to win right now at the line of scrimmage against that DB playing man coverage. Quarterback, timing with the wide receiver, put it on the money. Wide receiver's probably still going to get hit too. We've got to hold on to that man. 3rd and 2, trying to be physical, trying to win the battle up front. Almost there, Palmer, just short, 4th and inches.
Yeah, and he was so disappointed he didn't pick up that first. He's looking over to the sidelines right now, asking for the ball again here on 4th.
So close to cashing it in for this offense. He'll set up to throw. Trying to find the end zone. Pulls it in and runs into the end zone for a touchdown. There have been miniseries, novels, movies, long-form plays that have been over in shorter period of time than that drive. That was a marathon.
And that's just so frustrating when you're a defensive guy, time and time again, trying to get the stops, and they just keep making the plays, and they punch it in for a touchdown. Demoralizing.
He'll bring it out. It's Sampson. Rolling the dice to bring it out of the end zone did not work out as he stopped at the 13. They'll try to put something together, backed up a bit, starting at their own 13. They'll move the wide receiver. Off the play fake on first down, to throw. And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces second down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Grabbed behind the line. It's Chandler. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage.
Really good defense. You know, you're trying to stay as close as you can to all these targets, and most importantly, those open field tackles and getting them on the ground as soon as they catch it. That's a major deal for defenses, and that was a good example there of it.
That pass is well off target. He got hit as he was trying to throw, and they can't convert on third down. They boot it away on fourth down. He'll call for the fair catch here. One more period to go to see who can make the winning plays and come home with the victory. They go back to work in the final period of this one. They'll start this drive with a pass. And that incomplete pass caused by the big hit on first down, second down coming. They're dealing with a second and long. Going with the counter play here. And it'll be a pickup of 9. They're facing a 3rd and 1.
And here's the mindset if you're on offense. Fourth quarter, you've got a huge lead. Obviously, you're going to run the football, but just be aware of the clock. You don't want to snap it too quickly. You're probably just doing safe runs inside the tackles like you saw right there. You just got to execute. You got to be aware, but you've got this game in hand so long as you don't turn it over.
Spits it out to the back. Quickly complete. A quick tackle made, but he's got plenty for the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. From the gun, the ground game. Gets it past the first down marker and still running. They get this sophomore on the ground, but he continues to make plays. Just on the edge of the red zone. 1st and 10 from the 21. Finds his target down the middle. That's about as close as you can get to that marker, and it will be second and just a few breaths away from the first down. Looking for a physical attack from the gun. And he's going to be taken down, but there's a penalty flag on the field. They had the first down before that penalty backed them up, and now they'll snap it on second down. They'll line up for a second down play. Looking to fire. Makes the catch. The tackle is made, but he's got it 1st and goal from the 6. Defense is backed up. Shadow of the goalpost trying to defend their own end zone. Keeping it on the ground on 1st and goal. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. Loss on first down increased the degree of difficulty. 2nd and goal from the 8. The run up the middle, trying to find his way to the goal line. He pushes his way down to the 4 as they get closer and closer.
Unsuccessful second down, and now I'm immediately thinking, I got a little bit more than I want, so what are my pass plays? What am I going to get into here offensively?
And it's caught. Touchdown. You can see it on the sideline. They built a comfortable fourth quarter lead, and they know they're going to go 11-0.
And a lot of times late in football games, you'll see offenses get really, really conservative with the lead. I like how this offense didn't go against the clock. They stayed within themselves. They stayed true to who they were. And now, big-time advantage, big-time lead, up by 17 in the fourth quarter.
And he's going to bring it out. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. Indiana sends the offense onto the field. They really didn't move the ball at all the last time they had it, and hoping for better fortune this time around. Off the play fake on first down, wants to throw. Pass is incomplete, and by this stage of his career, you'd think a junior quarterback might take a little better care of the football. What will they dial up on second, and a long way to go. To throw, it's Baker. And the pass is incomplete thanks to a big hit.
And it's going to be difficult for this offense, man. Just where are they going to find the plays? You can tell the defense sitting back. They're playing nickel. They're playing dime. So you need some receivers to step up, make some yards after the catch, some contested plays. This offense has got to do something, and they got to do it quick.
And it slips through his fingers, incomplete. That would have been a huge gain if he could have squeezed it. They're throwing for it on fourth down. He wants to go deep. Can't complete the long throw, and the defense gets off the field on fourth down. Here comes the offense back onto the field. Out of the gun, the running back has it. Stopped at the 13-yard line as they try to turn this into points.
Man, that's the advantage of having a good coaching staff to teach these players in this type of situation with the lead late in the game. You want to stay in the field of play and keep the clock ticking. They do that.
Got enough space. They'll finally get him stopped at the 1-yard line. What a run there.
And they're kind of going to their closer now, right? Like they give it to the physical guy that gets downhill, north-south, right away, hard to tackle, falls forward, paving holes, and this is a good opportunity.
Saunters into the end zone for a touchdown. That's what finishing the deal looks like. Build the lead in the fourth quarter and close in on 11 straight victories. The kick is up and good and put one more on the lead.
No monkey business. First down, come downhill, run the fullback. He gets in the end zone. Let's not make any bones about this. Be physical, run that thing, block those guys up front. Nice job by this offense taking care of business in the red zone.
Indiana has the ball back, and the Hoosier offense comes out ready to go. What a turn that last drive was. Didn't pick up the fourth down, and it led to the scoring drive, David.
And those are frustrating because you think you might get points and then your defense gives up points. This has got to be a complementary football type deal. The offense now needs to provide a little spark and give this defense some hope.
No doubt, David. They got to turn the page, and they've got to play with a little bit more urgency here, knowing they've got to get that one back and put a good drive together.
Gets it to the 46-yard line. First down for this offense. Wants to throw. It's Baker. Going to take a shot. And it was worth going for a chunk play, but the long pass is incomplete.
And it's just been that kind of day for this quarterback and this offense, guys. They have never been able to get into a rhythm throwing the football. Timing's been off. Accuracy hasn't been great. We've seen some drops. Just not in sync, and that's why they find themselves trailing by a lot right here late in the game.
And watch the offensive line here. They all block run. Because they're blocking run, the quarterback decides, oh, I got a favorable matchup. He dumps it out to the right, makes the right read, gets a nice positive game.
He uncorks one deep. Makes the grab. Gets it inside the 5, down to the 4, and it'll be first and goal. And the Hoosiers, once backed up in the shadow of their own goalpost, have put quite a drive together. Plucks it out of the air. They lost ground on first down. Now second and goal from the 5. Back to pass. Big guy smells it. They've got it down to the 3-yard line. Really well done on that throw and catch. They've relentlessly moved forward. Now it's getting down to cases. Third and goal. Wants to throw it. Wide out trying to get it in. He gets it in. Touchdown, Hoosiers. And they tacked on the extra point. So it's an 80-yard drive. The deficit is huge. This one is all but over, but they'll keep trying and line up for the onside kick. The officials stop the clock for the 2-minute timeout, and the offense is that much closer to victory. This offense has it with really good field position. Starts a drive, trying to go up top. Finds his tight end. Didn't pick up a lot there, moved it forward just a few.
I think that time offensively, you're just trying to take what the defense is giving you, right? They're playing zone coverage. You got your big fella just working right over the ball. It's an easy pitch and catch. Just take the profit and let's keep going.
And he's almost to that first down marker there, saying he's a little bit short. They might want to bring out the sticks and measure, but it looks as if he'll be just short of the first down. They'll snap it from the 28 in field goal range, but it's 3rd and short. He's got enough for the first down. They'll spot him at the 24-yard line.
I'll tell you guys, this fullback, he's not just a blocker. He can catch the football, and he can also run it, especially on 3rd down. What a weapon.
And they'll take a knee. All business today for this ball club. They come out and they get the win.
And that's all that matters. It's not always pretty. You don't always do everything you want to do or check all the boxes. But at the end of the game, Jesse, you want that W.
No doubt about it. They made the plays they needed to make in order to get this win. I thought the quarterback showed tremendous poise, good leadership throughout the course of the game. Defense made stops when they had to make them. So, right, there were some things they were going to need to clean up moving forward, but ultimately they were the better team today.
That will put the wrap on things from here. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis. You've been watching another presentation of EA Sports College Football.